Hello, good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate you as always. This morning, we want to make another kind of video entirely. The channel is not just about spiritual this and spiritual that, because most times, not all of us need this spiritual uses of this, spiritual that, you understand. But before I go into that, I want to address something. It's official. I no longer pick calls. I don't pick call. If you notice you called me and I told you I will get back to you, I'll call you back, and I didn't call, it means I don't pick calls anymore. Yes, because it's been abused. Most of the calls get to be my husband this, my boyfriend this, my boyfriend left me, and all that. Please, I know I am not Nigerian party jollof rice that will please everyone. I can't please everyone. I no longer pick calls. People call you even in the middle of the night. I know you ask, why don't I put off my phone? Yes, it's advised that I don't put off my phone for a reason. You understand? Because I live alone, so my loved ones advise, don't put off your phone. But you know, there's one good thing about iPhone. When it's in sleep mood, it will not ring, it will not drop alert, but you'll see every message and all that. When I awake in the morning and I see that some persons call me in the middle of the night, I'll be like, some persons wake me up with their call. Yes. Imagine someone calling you around 7. Now, 7 to some persons is early. Yes, sorry, 7 to some persons is late, because some persons wake up around 5, right? Sometimes I sleep around 1. Sometimes I sleep around 2. You had me right. So if I'm still in bed by 7, it doesn't mean that maybe I am oversleeping or something. Imagine someone waking you up and the next thing you will hear is, please, I want to discuss something with you. People don't even ask for the courtesy to ask you, please, are you disposed to talk? Please, I want to discuss something with you. My boyfriend is, how do I get? No. If you're not calling me because you want to buy a product, please don't call. I know by the time I drop this video, my subscriber counts will reduce, no problem. But I am human. Don't call me to share your, no, don't anymore. Don't. You people complain that others don't pick. How would they pick? Don't call me and don't send me WhatsApp message and start telling me the story of your life. Enough is enough. Don't. If you're not chatting me for business purpose, please don't. Thank you. Now, this is for those that even have something genuine now. This is affecting them. That is what I have been trying to avoid. But at this point, I can't help it. Thank you. I want to ask a question and also talk about something. Because in the journey of life and spirituality, our needs are different. When I started my YouTube channel, I started in May, yes, somewhere around July. A lady called me and she told me, oh, she would want to get married. She wants to get married. Suitors are not coming her way. So I asked her to, okay, cleanse yourself, and also use the alligator pepper to pray to cleanse yourself, and also use it to pray for blessing for suitor. You understand? Because by the grace of God, you use the alligator pepper to cleanse yourself, and you can also use it to bless yourself. I have been doing it, and by God's grace, it's working for me. So, when she did that, according to her, like about 2-3 weeks later, she called me back. This is someone that called me that she wants to settle down. She's praying for a suitor. She called me back and said, oh, that she used the alligator pepper to pray. She used the alligator pepper to cleanse herself. She used the alligator pepper to pray for to pray for a suitor. That's all of a sudden, the men that usually give her tips. You know what comes with those kind of tips? I'm sorry to say, I am not judging anyone. You choose to live your life the way you want it. Everyone have the way they have chosen to live their life. This is not to judge anyone, please. That's the men that used to dash her, give her money. You understand? And maybe, in quotes, these men, there's every possibility that they are married men, yes, that they no longer give her the money, but that there's a young man that is coming for her. He's very serious, that is coming for her now, that he wants to marry her. And the guy is rich. is well to do, that he's serious, he wants to marry her. That does the alligator pepper make that's what she's trying to say is those men that used to give her 5,000 probably or whatever. And remember one thing, there's every possibility that these men that give her those tips that will not change her life are definitely having something to do with her exchanging. You understand what I mean? Yes, because they cannot just be calling you and be giving you tips for nothing like that. Basically, you understand? So when she was done talking, I was angry, but I controlled myself. Now, why was I angry? She was trying to say, oh, maybe the alligator pepper she used made those men to stop and giving her the tips that will not change your life. And you were crying and praying to God that you want to settle down, you want a life partner. And God is bringing someone, according to her, that is serious, that is well-to-do. No, she might have used the alligator pepper to pray, and it removed those demons that are in her. Remove those blockage, which is those men that are giving her tips, that may continue to give her tips until before she realizes the time don't go. You understand? Now, maybe that is what God used the alligator pepper to do. And then thereafter, he brought someone that will give her that lasting desire of hers. You understand? So when she said that, I was a little bit pissed, but I controlled myself. You understand? If it were now, I would have talked to her like a sister. But just look at this scenario. You are praying for something lasting, something good, and God brought it your way. And you are angry that he took away something that will not benefit you at the end of the day. So if I even knew then, I'll just tell her, please, let me have the number of that young man that is well-to-do and all that is coming now to marry you. Wait, if you don't want now, another person wants, but I don't want. I'm just joking. So what am I trying to say? This brings me about I want to talk about something. Celibacy and your vow. Celibacy and your vow. Now, Queen sister, if you are still a V, please keep it. You know what it means by V, right? Keep it. Do not be deceived by the lie, whatever lie, that it's going to bond your love, is going to do this. Do not give out your V on the altar of this site, except if you decide on your own, from your mind, that you want to do it. I come in peace. Go ahead and do it. But do not do it thinking and believing that is why they come and they leave, because you don't give them. Do not do it simply on the altar of, oh, if I give it to him, he will stay. Now, this brings me to my own thing. Few years ago, I took the vow of celibacy. Now, there are some vows you take. Please, whenever you're taking a vow, be careful. There are some vows you will take. I am not regretting my vow, no. But there are some vows you will take. You cannot retake them. When you retake them, you are doing yourself. What I mean by you cannot retake them, God is not a man. He is a forgiving God. You understand? We offend God. We sin every day, and we still go back to commit the same sin, and we still ask him, God, I'm sorry, I will not do it again. You understand? We are human. It's only God that is perfect. No man is perfect. No man is above mistake. So this goes my vow. I took a vow that, and this has helped me in my journey of life till date. I took a vow that, the next man that we put, now, into my womanhood is going to be the man I will marry. Is going to be my husband. You understand? This is the vow I took some years back. Now, occasionally, after taking the vow, I poured in some blessing, even when I've not known who that person will be. Try and understand something here. Even when I've not known whom that person will be, you understand? I poured a blessing into the life of the man, that the next man, except if it is a case of rape, God forbid, it will not be my portion. You understand? But willingly, from my heart, me removing my dress for another man or something, you understand, that the next man that will put his what makes him a man into me is going to be my husband. And he's going to be, I pour the blessing any woman would want to pour into the man. that is going to be her husband. You understand? So now this is where the this thing is. This is where the issue is. The issue is where I poured in that blessing into the life of the man, even when I don't know the man. You understand? Now, for example, you take a vow and say, oh, the next man that is going to have carnal knowledge of me or whatever, by putting his into me, you understand, he will be so blessed. He will be great. He will be you'll be rich. You'll be blessed. He'll be healthy. He will be among his peers. He will be called blessed and all that. You see where the triangle is. Now, assuming the vow is just, oh, the next man that is going to put his thing in, you understand, is going to be my husband. Now, that kind of a vow, you can break it. You understand? Because by the time maybe you mate with someone else and the both of you, and you realize that, oh, you don't like what you did, or you don't like the person, you can still re-say it. Oh, the next man, even though it's not a good circle, because you're collecting demons. Yes, you're collecting demons. And you still say it again. But this is where my own triangle is. I have blessed whomever it is. I have spoken into his life. You understand? So by the time I allow someone else that is not the person take that which I have blessed for someone else, I cannot, after maybe when I am done with that person, I'll meet another person and say, oh, the next. No. I have given a bless. There is power in the tongue. We are energies. And the seriousness and the way you go about it. I have given a blessing that is supposed to be for a man that God ordained for me. I have given it to another man, which is not good. Now, this is what I am trying to say. Most of us, believe me, if I had been in that triangle of not every one of us that our chi, you will say some people are doing it and they are selling, they are progressing. You don't know the chi and angel that guides them. And not all that glitters is gold. Some of us are meant to be blessed, great, a pillar, a support. We're meant to be hard for good. But because of exchange and transmission during mating has stopped us from not actualizing our dream. Blessings is not just in money. No. You know, when you tell people prosperity and blessing, the only thing they see is money, how wealthy you are. There are so many areas of our lives that need to progress and prosper. You understand? Believe me, if I had not taken that vow of celibacy some years ago, maybe you will not be here seeing me. Now, this is what happens. There's going to be temptation. When you hear temptation, there's going to be temptation. Yes, the temptation arises. Then even when I was, let me use the word hungry, in lack, they were coming, especially the married men that want to flaunt their wealth on you, giving you condition. They were coming. Yes, they will come. The temptation, but stand your ground. I am telling you, if I had given in and broken my vow of celibacy then, I will not be sitting here. You know why? Because they will be depositing, it will be a circle of deposition of demons into you. So that is why when I hear some people come, and my boyfriend left me, and this, there must be, probably there is a circle of deposition going into your life. Why don't you take a step back? This applies to both men and women. You are complaining that things are not moving. There is she left you after every. Take a circle, sit down, ask yourself, I have been doing this thing and it's not bringing forth a good result into my life. So what do I need to do? What step do I need to take to retrieve this? Why don't you take the step of being celibate and all that? Now when I see some men coming and they will be like, I will like you this, especially the married men, I will just laugh within me and say, God, even when I was not having anything, I didn't give into your advances. What makes you think I will give into your advances now? Please, dear sisters, because the complaint of he left me, my boyfriend left me, is getting much. Please, Sex does not keep a man. It does not keep a man. It's only a man that wants to be kept that will be kept. Please rededicate your life this 2021. See, they give you peanuts and they take a lot from you. They give you peanuts. See, there's going to be temptation. There's going to be trying time. You will feel like going back to that life. They give you peanuts and take away your glory. They give you peanuts and take away something that will bring you forth, and you'll be happy you are getting them little change from them. But your glory that is supposed to manifest is being held down. It's being held down. If you are a V, please hold on to it. Don't lose it on the altar of this side. If you have lost your V, please, it's time to rededicate your step, rededicate your life. There is no time that is late. It's time to rededicate and become celibate. Let it be against your will. Let it be for your let it not be against your wish. If you decide to be give in and be doing, let it not be that you are being compelled, forced, or lied to. Let it be that you just want to do it, so that you, when you look back, you'll be accountable for whatever you do. Please, I beg of us, let's stop losing our greatness on the altar of chicken change, on the altar of this side, on the altar of nothing. See, even if someone is giving you a house, a car, the devil may give you that lie that is your limitation in life. How are you sure that God has not destined you to be the person that will be the one giving people a house and a car? But you are happy that someone is taking your whatever on the altar of 5 minutes enjoyment and is giving you chicken change, is giving you something that is nothing, and you are celebrating it, you are happy about it, not knowing that your own destiny and glory is for you to be the one to give people those cars and those houses, for you to be the one to give people a helping hand, for you to be the one to start calling people and tell them, send me your account number. Please, I beg of you, rededicate your life. Rededicate your life. If I am not saying those that are into it, I am not in any way judging them. I know for some persons, condition pushed them into it. But please sit down and think, is it worth it? If it is worth it, fine. But if it is not worth it, please take a step backward and take a step further to God and ask Him to help you rededicate your life. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you. It's no other person but Gloria Cheesy. Oh, thank you.